I have never once considered this. And now I'm trying to think, could this have possibly been what RHYS'S was getting at? Like this whole time? Have I been misjudging RHYS'S? Absolutely not. I don't think this is the case at all. I think if this was the case, I would be a lot more amenable to listening to what RHYS'S had to say going forward. But I really don't think that's the case because RHYS'S has been going 500 years strong at this point, fundamentally misunderstanding Azriel and misunderstanding his friends. For one, Morgan went 500 years without ever coming out. I know people have their reasons to not come out for a long time, but if this is Morgan's, if these are her people, if this is her family, and for 500 years she doesn't feel like she has the space to come out to these people, I gotta take it with a grain of salt. I gotta take their friendship with a grain of salt. And on a more fundamental, basic level, the fact that RHYS'S even sends this man to go out and torture people in the first place feels like a fundamental misunderstanding of his friend. For one, if this was supposed to be like a good guy pretending to be a bad guy, and he has like a secret city of like full of good people or whatever, why the hell did you need a torturer to begin with? A general of your armies, a guy to lead the Illyrian forces into battle, a guy to be the liaison with Kyr's Darkbringers? Sure. A spy? Yes, absolutely. Like, spies are good. A torturer? No, I don't think so. That's not a good guy position to give to your buddy. I will say though, I've never thought about it in this way before, like for this to be like a second way to interpret RHYS'S actions and Azriel's bonus. And while I think that could be a really cool thing, and it could actually be a really good way for SJM to bring like the RHYS'S haters like me back into the fold. And in order for these two to have like the forbidden love story that we deserve and that I personally really want to read at this point, someone has to forbid them. And the bonus chapter has established that that's RHYS'S. So while I think this is a really cool question, and I really did think about it, I think that RHYS'S did mean it in a tone of dismissal. Like he thought that Azriel really felt entitled to Elaine in that way. When again, Azriel doesn't even feel entitled to like basic human decency or an ounce of happiness. So RHYS'S is out of line on several levels here.